Welcome to my channel. I'm Daisy, and it's officially spooky season. Let's start with some eerie tales you've sent in. Grab your snacks and a warm drink. We're diving straight into the unknown. Melly recounts a chilling event from last year, just after Halloween. At her friend's house, as darkness fell, they chose a horror movie, Incantation. Rumors surrounded it, yet they dismissed them, ready for a scare. During the film, faint sounds echoed through the house, even with their bedroom door shut. They dismissed it as a brother until Melly's friend checked. Both brothers were out. A chilling realization struck: they were alone. Fear crept in, forcing them to switch the movie. Later things settled, and Melly called her brother for a ride home. The drive was filled with lingering unease. Upon arriving, she lingered in the living room, then went to greet her parents. They exchanged confused glances, sparking Melly's curiosity. Her mother revealed a chilling truth: Melly had arrived home 30 minutes earlier. She'd peeked in, then walked to the kitchen. Her parents heard distinct footsteps. This impossible event, after the horror movie, still haunts Melly. She now feels an enduring dread whenever she sees Incantation. Katie, from the Mojave Desert, once dismissed the supernatural. That changed upon meeting a new friend from Santa Barbara. Katie's first visit to her friend's large, beautiful home proved unforgettable. While admiring the living room, her friend casually declared the house, especially her bedroom, was haunted. Still skeptical, Katie's friend dared her, go sit alone in her bedroom. It was midday, sunny and peaceful. Katie could keep the window and door wide open. Shaking her head at the apparent silliness, Katie agreed. It seemed easy enough. Katie sat on the bed, facing a massive mirrored closet wall. Casually watching her feet dangle, she saw a rotting, moldy hand beneath the bed in the reflection. She looked down, nothing. Back in the mirror, the hand was still there, reaching slowly for her leg. Physically absent, it drew closer in the glass. Panicked, Katie bolted from the room. Katie's friend, calm, simply asked what she'd seen. From that moment, Katie believed in hauntings. As best friends, they spent countless hours at the house. In their safe neighborhood, her parents trusted them alone. Yet, strange occurrences became constant companions. Alone in the house, disembodied voices often called from the bedroom. Bathroom doors would inexplicably fly open. They'd have to shout for them to close. These strange events became common, part of their daily life. One afternoon, Katie and Sarah left their brothers studying. Returning, they found the boys terrified, holding baseball bats in the front yard. A history book had fallen inside, open to ancient Egypt. Suddenly, the house filled with countless whispers, in foreign tongues, driving them outside. Another time, while Sarah was away, Katie and friends prepared a surprise party at the house. After a day of decorating, they stayed the night. Sitting in Sarah's room, Katie suddenly cried out. Unexplained scratches appeared down her arm. No one could fathom how. One night, the family's cat went missing. After an extensive house search, they prepared to look outside. Sarah's mother asked Katie to retrieve flashlights from the garage. Katie walked towards the garage door, her hand reaching for the knob. Just as her fingers touched the knob, a commotion erupted behind her. The cat was found. As she turned to ask, the doorknob twisted beneath her hand. Katie froze. Something on the other side pulled. The moment she let go, it stopped. Dead silence. She still wonders what waited. Soon after, Sarah's family moved. Katie never found a house as terrifying. Later, she looked up the house on Zillow. Its history showed increasingly fast sales at plummeting prices, absurdly low for California. It was as if every owner desperately fled the property. An anonymous storyteller shares a tale of her great-grandma's passing. Lying in bed, she gasped, seeing a black shadow figure in the clouds. God, she said, had called her home. That day she passed from a heart attack. Her promise to return, however, seemed to come true. A week after her passing, something fell in the bathroom. Out of the corner of her eye, the narrator saw a short shadow behind the shower curtain. Terrified, she rushed to finish, washed her hands, and sprinted away. It was only the beginning. Later, her 16-year-old sister showered. The bathroom mirror suddenly shattered, startling her into a fall. Glass cut her hand and leg. They performed a cleansing, saging the entire house and themselves. Yet the unsettling occurrences continued unchanged. Terrifying nightmares began, her great-grandma attempting to take her somewhere dark. Then sleep paralysis struck. Static filled her body, rendering her immobile. Her eyes darted to a demonic black shadow, shaped like her great-grandma, standing in the room. Through sheer terror, she screamed, "You don't belong here. Leave me, leave this house." Snapping out of it, she grabbed holy water and cleansed the entire house, praying in every room. After that night, all paranormal activity ceased. She still wonders, was it truly her great-grandma or something darker? Magros, from a religious Catholic background, shares a family legacy of paranormal experiences in Jalisco, Mexico. Their ancestral house, still owned by her grandma, is famously haunted, a history spanning generations. The core tale began when her mother was 7. During this time, her great-grandma, grieving her late husband, came to stay. One midday, young Sakuro did laundry outside their rural home, a field of dry grass stretching to a dividing river. Suddenly, she heard her first name, Sorrow, called by a man's voice. Everyone was inside, no one else was near. The familiar voice grew louder, yelling her name. Confused and scared, Sakuro scanned the blazing field. Then by the river she saw him, a tall man in a dark flannel, jeans, boots, and a farmer's hat, waving and calling her name. Her legs went numb, tears streamed down her face. It was her beloved grandfather, deceased not long before. Overcome, Sakuro stumbled towards him, desperate for a last goodbye. Inside, great-grandma Sophia glimpsed Sakuro by the river. Reality struck, her husband was dead. Whatever stood there was not him. Sophia ran, screaming Sakuro's name. She grabbed her, dragging her back into the house, locking the door. Sakuro kicked and screamed, furious to be taken away. Sakuro, sobbing, begged to see her grandpa one last time. But Sophia, clutching her tightly, looked with pure fear and spoke words that still haunt. "My child, that is not your grandfather. It's the devil." The chilling truth settled deeply. That night, Sophia tirelessly saged and blessed Sakuro, praying on her knees. She cleansed every corner of the house. Later, she explained demons lure people to water, mimicking loved ones. After hearing this, Sakuro was never the same. Someone had tried to kill her, using her beloved grandpa's face. Lupita, 18 and a new mother, moved to a new city. Raised strictly Catholic, her family believed scary movies invited spirits. She dismissed their warnings until a fateful night. She planned to see Annabelle with her husband's cousin. Before leaving for the movie, Lupita dropped her daughter at her compadre's mother, Lucy. Lucy, a spiritual woman who saw unseen things, seemed uneasy. With a grave expression, she offered a stark, unsettling warning: go safely. After the movie, Lupita felt on edge. Returning to her compadre's house, she found her husband outside. Inside, Lucy, with a grim look, offered no greeting. Only an urgent command: go home now. Lock the doors and go to bed, and don't forget to pray. Uneasy, Lupita obeyed. Home, Lupita laid her baby down and went to her room. Dozing off, she heard dishes moving in the kitchen. She called for her husband, Eric, but received no reply. The kitchen was empty. Back in bed, moments later, she heard ice. Heart racing, she found the house still vacant. Walking back to her bedroom, a door in the hallway leading to the backyard violently slammed. Trembling, Lupita ran to her room, locking the door. She called her compadre, suspecting a prank. He insisted he was home, her husband's voice audible in the background. No one was outside, no signs remained. The next day, Lucy called. She explained her abrupt warning. She'd seen something dark attached to Lupita. That's why she urged her home to lock doors and pray. Lupita had told no one of the night's events. Lucy somehow knew. The chilling confirmation utterly terrified her. As a child, the storyteller's mom bought an old, big dresser with a strange smell at a yard sale. A mirror was attached. She disliked it, sensing something hidden within. Her mom, deeming it a good deal, kept it in her room. One silent night, Isabel awoke without reason. She slowly turned to the mirror. There, an old woman's face stared back from the glass. Messy hair, dark hollow eyes, a chilling gaze. Her heart pounded. The figure slowly lifted a finger to its lips, commanding silence. Frozen, Isabel bolted from her room. In the hallway, Isabel found her mom returning from work. She recounted everything. Her mom, serious yet calm, declared, "I'll take care of it." Isabel knew her mom's word was final. She covered the mirror with a towel, then stayed until Isabel slept. The next day, the dresser and mirror were gone. Later, the dresser and mirror were gone. No explanation, just an empty space. Isabel once asked her mom, but received that look, the one that warned her not to push. In their Mexican household, she knew to leave some things untouched, especially when her mom said, "I'll take care of it." That concludes today's video. A huge thank you to everyone for sharing your spooky encounters. Halloween wouldn't be the same without them. If you have a story, send it to daisyspooks@gmail.com. Stay amazing, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.